Hey everyone, welcome back to Todd Bosley's world famous YouTube channel and another episode of our Dynamite High Limit Casino Coin Pusher. I'm back at it again today with a little bit of a different setup. I'm thinking luck's gonna be on my side today. In order to show that, I've got 2 tokens to knock out and all these chips and a lot of silver. So in order to get through it all, we got to get the silver first, this stack second, and that stack last. Chances are the stack in the back will fall very soon, actually probably after the first push, because it is so unstable back there. It's really stacked up, pretty wobbly. But just to break it down for you guys, the purple $500 chips, yellow is $1,000 chips, the black is all $100 chips, $50 chips are the blue, green are all $25, and then off to the side we have reds for $5 and black for $100, obviously. 25 green in the back again, and we've got about $30,000 in cash on both sides, so about $60,000 in cash altogether. Now there's one other chip I left out, these red chips right here, so right there, those stacks of chips. Each one of those chips are worth $5,000. Those are $5,000 chips. So we got to get those guys out too, because that's going to help us with our total. So my game plan, or actually I left out 2 more tokens. So the tokens in the back, there's actually both a dice token over here and a copper token over here. So the dice multiplies our winnings. That's all it does. So as soon as I get the dice out, we'll roll it, or we may wait till the end to roll it and see how much we multiply our winning total by. I think the most I've gotten is 3 or 4, so not the best track record with the dice, so hopefully it'll be on my side today. The copper piece off to the right will get me the cash off of the side, as well as all the chips. So pretty nice little power play if I can get both tokens. The right token gets me everything off the side, and then the left token, the dice, lets me multiply everything I win by whatever I roll. So pretty nice deal today. After the buy-in, it should be. So we'll spend, we got about 40 minutes today, a little less than I'm used to play, and then I got about 10 minutes to count, 15 minutes to count probably. So that's why I got to kind of cut it at the 40-minute mark. 40 to 45 minutes is about where we're going to be. But I always tell you that's my time limit, and I'm always up against that. So I really want to beat that. I don't want to take all of 40 minutes. I don't want to take all of an hour to get all this money out. I want to get as much of it out as fast as I can. I want to clean the entire tray out, honestly, within that time limit. And I'm trying to beat my time every time, get more and more money within less time. Just a little personal challenges. Ooh, all right, this is gonna be a nice one. Watch this. So when those stacks on the top are gonna fall, they're gonna. I thought they were gonna fall backwards, but it looks like they might fall forwards for me, which is nice because that's a lot of money. This red stack of chips is a lot of money. Lots of silver down here in the front too, so that's cool. I already got like 6 silver eagles out. Those are probably about $25 a piece, so it's kind of nice. A little introductory prize. so obviously we're winning lots of silver because that's what was in the front. It's our first knockdown. And I'm surprised that this stack right here is still up. And that stack in the back is still standing too. Yesterday, that copper token that I was after. Not yesterday, the day before. I actually had to take a day off yesterday. So the day before when I was after that copper token. Woo! So the other day when I was after that copper token, it actually bounced out of my winnings into the abyss. So there's a little airdrop zone where things can fall, and I don't win them, and they're not in the playing field anymore. I call it the abyss. So our prize token didn't pan out for us last time. I'm hoping they do today. I mean, I could play this entire time, not win anything, and just win those tokens, and I could still be walking away with a couple $100 grand. All right, that guy's the next one, I bet. So we're gonna move to the right side. I've been kind of being generous all across the board. So I'm gonna change my attack to the right side and get some of those cleared out first. So it looks like I didn't bring quite as many quarters as I usually do. So that's the last 2 quarters I brought. I'm going to have to take a pause, clean out my winnings, grab a bunch of quarters so we can keep going. I got plenty of quarters down there though, so don't you worry. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm already back. You guys probably didn't miss me one bit. So I'm pretty good on quarters. I got a nice size basket full of them. And we got a lot of winnings down there. I do see some purples, some yellows, so we do have a couple $1,000s down there already. I'm just hoping we can get some of these reds down there so I can walk away with a little higher number. Get those $5,000 in rather than thousands. Alright, so line it up there. I have lost the tokens, so I'm not really sure where the tokens are. Hopefully they're making their way straight to the middle. All right, we're doing really good. Got lots of $100 chips coming out, $1,000 chips, $500 chips. Climbing right up through the ranks. Come on. Alright, so we got a couple $5,000 pieces. Got at least 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, I count. So, do the math, that's 20 grand right there. Keep this going. We gotta get that dice out and multiply that 20 grand real fast. Alright, I see the dice is over here to the left side, and it is moving, so I gotta take my attack on to the left. Must have kicked the camera at some point because we weren't lined up. Looks like we are now, though. So my best route of attack is to stay left, get those things off the top shelf, and drain the bottom shelf. So the dice is literally right there. So the left side is the side I want to close in on and get that out of there. Then I can switch to the right side. All right, we got it. Got the dice out, so now we just got to get the other token out of there, which I haven't seen for a couple minutes now. There we go. That was a waste of 4/4 on the left. Alright. I finally see the other token. It's buried off to the right underneath those tokens, those chips. made a lot better time today, that's for sure. Within 30 minutes, we got nearly everything off the playing field. There's still a couple $1,000 left for me over there on the right I'm after. Plus that huge winning token. That token will give me $60,000 immediately. So I really gotta try to get that token out of there. I only have about 8 minutes to do it, 7 or 8 minutes to do it, so. It's like most of what we're getting out now is quarters, because the quarters are kind of making their run through the machine. Lots of quarters in the winnings now, so gotta get some of those out real quick. Try not to take too much time. Good day. Alright, we're down to our last minute or so of gameplay, so we'll see what we can get and then count us up. Oh my god, I have so many quarters up there just stacking. There we go. Alright, so I am on my last handful of quarters here. I think I did pretty good. The only downside to today's gameplay is that I didn't get to walk away with the second token. But I just want a handful of quarters, so I'm going to go ahead and use this last handful of quarters. Just because we got that jackpot in the last, literally the last 10 seconds I was going to play. So I'm going to drop these last couple quarters in here. With any luck, we can clear that token out of the chute, but we'll see how luck wants to treat me now. Alright, that is all the time I got. I'm going to go ahead and count all this up. We'll see how much money I won, and I'll be back with your total. And we'll roll the dice to see what our multiplier is. So we didn't win the stuff off the sides, but we did win the multiplier. And we got a lot of chips here to do. So let me count this up. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, this is it. This is all the money I won. This is everything I got out, plus, of course, our little die here. So breaking things down for you real quick. The green, $25, stacks of 500. So that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, a little bit more, so 4,500. 4,500 in green, 5,000 in blue. This I had to use a couple blacks to make this up to 1,000, but still 1,000. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 in blue. 18,000 in black, so 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 18. Come over here and you go to purple. We got 50,000, 10, 20, 30, 40. And this guy, I had to use a couple yellows to make it up, to get it up there, but got 50. And then 90,000 in yellows here. Over here, we got stacks of 50,000. So 50, 100, 150, $200,000 in red and 40 silver ounces. So you add all that up, you're at $367,500. And that's not it, because we get to roll the dice. So if we roll a 2, that's going to jump up to about 700,000 something. And if we roll a 3, again, you can kind of see how that works. So, of course, I rolled a 2. Did you guys see that? It's a 2. So I multiply that time my $367,500. Multiply that times 2, and we are at $735,000. So awesome day. Not quite a million, but pretty freaking close. So thank you guys for watching. I did a really good job today. If I would have pulled that other token out, imagine how much money we'd be walking away with right now. You add $60,000 to that total before you multiply it, plus all those chips. That's crazy. So really good day today. Hopefully I can come back tomorrow and do even better. So thank you guys so much for your time, your support, and hopefully you guys come back tomorrow for another episode. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow.